All right, everybody. Hello, happy Monday. This is Eddie, the optimistic marketer, bringing you marketing techniques for the always changing digital world. Good morning, good afternoon. How are you guys? Hope you guys had a great weekend. Today, we are going to go over the importance of focusing on one thing at a time. Very important, especially when you get involved in doing live videos. All right. So that's what we're going to talk about today. What I'm going to do right now is just make sure that I've got my comments open just in case you are here live with me. And welcome everybody else. If you're here visiting me from Instagram, Periscope, Twitter, YouTube, and who else? I think that's it, right? And then, of course, Facebook. Welcome, everybody. I really appreciate you watching this recording or being here live with me. So thankful for that. And by the way, want to also give a shout out to every one of you, and you know who you are, who continually communicate with me. And you guys give me those ideas about topics to talk about. And definitely, it's really cool to have this type of relationship and conversations, even behind the scenes and even after live video. So I really appreciate that. All of you, thank you so much. So let's go ahead and let me make sure I got something really cool to show you today. So for those of you who are in different platforms, I have some pretty darn good news today. So you'll be able to actually finally actually see the behind the scenes whenever I show my screen. No matter where you are watching me live, you will see that too. How cool is that? So, anyway, I'll tell you more about that later. So, today, mm, let me go ahead and start with the one thing you see that behind me. All right. So again, good morning, everybody. Good afternoon. It's good afternoon. I'm so used to. By the way, I've decided to be here live every single day, Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I used to do it at 10, 9 a.m. Pacific. All right. So 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9 a.m. Pacific, until further notice. And of course, my ultimate goal is to share with you some of the techniques that you need to have or you need to know about so that you may be productive and getting more eyes on your business. Okay. And especially in today's world, you know, the situation that we're going through right now, it's crazy. It's unprecedented. Nothing has happened like this ever before, the way it's happening. However, the opportunity is here as well. It's a huge opportunity. And so you've got to be prepared to move to the virtual world. You've got to have a plan of action. And right now, at this moment, the live videos is what's working, and it's working very, very well. And I don't see that changing anytime too soon. However, it's not going to be forever. So you need to jump in and do it. And as a matter of fact, this is the reason why I wanted to cover this topic today about the one thing, because I have gotten out the questions and they're coming in now that, you know, should we do a bunch of more videos? Some of you say, you know, I don't have time to do a lot of videos. Is there a way that I can just record something? And many of you also are asking, well, if I'm going live here, you know, I've heard that people want me to, should be going live on another platform. And how can I do that? So I'm going to answer all that question because this is what happens. So let's start right now. So what happens is that when you first start the platform, okay, you've got to first choose the platform that fits you, okay? The platform is the one that you want to choose is really the one where your audience is. Makes sense, right? If you know your market is in a certain platform, social media platform, that's what I'm talking about, social media platform, then you want to go there and that's where you want to do your live videos. I'll give you an example. So we have an example, Facebook, obviously. And many of you know that I recommend Facebook even if your network or your market is in another platform, social media platform like like Periscope or Instagram or whatever, just all the platforms. I still recommend Facebook because Facebook is going to give you some really good data behind your market. Okay. And you can do a lot of things, especially with boosting your ads, which should be done just to get data and test. And then, of course, creating ads. That's the main purpose of Facebook. It's really good at that stuff. It'll give you some awesome information, feedback, and it'll get you some great results too. So, Facebook is one. So, let's say with Facebook, okay, who's going to be on Facebook? Let's say, you know what, Facebook is because people are now they've created a group behind my industry and they're talking about it. So I'm gonna go jump in that group, Facebook groups. So I'll put that there. It could be Facebook groups, and you go in there, you join, and you listen, learn, and then of course you can come up with your topics to help. All right. Notice I didn't say sell. Okay, it's help. So it could be Facebook group. That's a platform. Now, what about the difference with, let's say, LinkedIn? Okay, so LinkedIn, it's a very different platform from Facebook, even though they are attempting to do what Facebook has done. LinkedIn has evolved a lot the past few years. So, and again, it looks like they're going and heading towards the Facebook style. They have so much already in common. But LinkedIn, the market there is different. So let's say you think, okay, my market is business to business. That's your type of service that you provide or products that you provide to other businesses. So it makes sense to go to LinkedIn. Absolutely. But did you know that you can go live on LinkedIn unless you fill out a form and you wait for them to say yay or nay? So see, that's what I'm talking about. It's like you're not able to do that. Can you upload videos? Absolutely, you can upload videos. And one of the ways that I like to use LinkedIn is in direct with YouTube. Because if you didn't know this, when you go and do a YouTube video, you can share the link in LinkedIn and people can actually watch it right there on the LinkedIn feed. So they don't go anywhere, they can watch it right there. So that's a way to do it. But again, you need to choose, right, what platform to go. So here is where the questions start to come in. Well, Eddie, if my market is in LinkedIn, why do I want to go to Facebook and do live videos? Good question. So let's answer that. Let me be clear about that. So what happens is that when you go to Facebook and you do, let me erase this so you guys don't get confused there. When you go to Facebook and you do a Facebook Live, okay, what you're doing is you can actually get the recording. All right, so you can get the recording video of that Facebook Live and download it where whatever equipment you're using. If you're using a mobile device, you can click download. If you're using a third app software, then like I'm doing right now, I can save the video, right? So I can get the recording of this live video and then I can repurpose it and take it to LinkedIn. But here's the thing. You could choose to upload the video, which by the way, there's a limit, I believe I think it's 30 minutes or less. I can't remember right now. But you can choose to take the video and upload it immediately to LinkedIn or upload it to YouTube. And then, like I told you, share the link on LinkedIn. But you see, why wouldn't you go to Facebook Live? If you can go live, if you cannot go live on LinkedIn, why wouldn't you go to Facebook Live video? That's an option, right? Is it extra work? Absolutely. Isn't everything, right? But that would be your approach. And then again, the question is, why would I want to bother? More people. You get. Let me see if I can draw today. You're gonna get more eyes. Oh, I just messed that up. You're gonna get more eyes on your business. Isn't that a good thing? So there's the answer. Where do you go? You can start with Facebook Live, repurpose the recording to take it to YouTube, and then use the link to upload to LinkedIn. So now you have a YouTube video, a LinkedIn video, and then a Facebook Live video. That is a good thing. Now, what if people are just here on Facebook, your market, right? Then it doesn't make sense to spend a bunch of time on LinkedIn, right? Well, guess what? This is why I say you need to learn to focus on one thing. Because now, why would you want to work extra if you're just starting out on Facebook Live? Right? Why would I want to do that? That's the question. Like, okay, so Eddie, you want me to go Facebook Live, but then I can take it everywhere else, right? Why? Well, all right. You can focus on the one platform that you're using. That's okay. And what you need to do is master your process. Okay? That's what you need to do. You need to learn to master a process. Whatever process you going to have, you need to do it and do it and do it until you get real good at. And then only then you can go, let's say, to YouTube. And then after that, like I told you, now you can share it on LinkedIn because you're already doing that work to take your video to YouTube, right? So why not just add it to LinkedIn? Do you see that? But what's the key here is I need you to understand that you need to master one thing at a time. You see? So the benefit of focusing on one thing is for you to create your own process. When I first started doing, hey, good morning, everybody. I see you here. When I first started doing my live videos, I started on Facebook Live directly. I wouldn't do nothing else. As a matter of fact, if you recall, if you've been watching me for the past 3 months, even if you go back, you will notice that I will keep saying that I'm not even on YouTube, that I didn't even recommend YouTube at all because I'm focusing on one thing. Well, then I share with you, and I taught you what to do after doing a Facebook live video. You know, the process to do immediately right after a live video. Why did I teach you that? Because I was starting already to create my process, right? Then after that, now you'll see me going live very soon on YouTube as well. You see? So this is the time, but it takes you creating that process. So why the one thing? Why the one platform? Because you need to create your own process. You need to master a process that works for you so that once you have a process, it's easy. Immediately, I know what to do after this live video. I do exactly like it's just a habit. It's a habit. I know exactly what to do without thinking about it because now I can think on other things. Make sense? All right. So now, what's missing here? What platform is missing? Okay. Well, let's go over that because there is a way. There is a way to go live everywhere. I'll show you in a moment. So the platform. What platform do we have? Okay, so we have Facebook, right? We've got Instagram. Okay. We have YouTube. We also have Periscope. And we have Twitter. Okay, those are the ones that you can go live as of today. Okay, so this is where people get confused, and I'm gonna clear this out. So again, I started saying you need to go where your market is. So choose. But I also told you if your market is not on Facebook, then you need to make sure you start with Facebook also. Meaning that if you choose I don't know, YouTube for example. No, not YouTube. That's not a good example. But if you choose Instagram, what happens that Facebook owns Instagram. So you're gonna be doing a lot of posts on Instagram, right? But when you go live, you definitely want to go live here, see, and then repurpose this over here. Make sense? Well, can you go live on Instagram and repurpose on Facebook? You could, and that will be okay. The only difference is that the size. See, this is where, and again, I can understand why it'll be very like you're thinking, oh my goodness, what do I do? Which one do I take? Because with Instagram, it has to be vertical video. With Facebook, it can be like this, horizontal, right? So again, you need to figure out a way to make this work. This is where I've shared you the editing apps, right? If you're doing your with your phone, you can take this video and then repurpose it based on those apps I share, which was cut, cut video, and let me show you. Now that I'm bringing that up, just in case this is your first time watching me, and you'll be like, which one? Okay, so UCut. So look that up on Android, UCut, and on iOS is Video Shop. Okay, those are the two apps that are really easy to use and very, very effective at repurposing videos like this. So where would you go live then? If your market is on Instagram, then you're gonna be focusing on posting and following up and putting things up. But when you go live, why not do Facebook Live again, right? And then just repurpose that video by using one of those apps and then upload the Instagram video there. Now, how can you, this is where I'm gonna answer the question. The other question was, how do I go live everywhere at the same time? Good question. You can use an app. There is an app for that. Okay, there's a service for that. Stream dot. Let me type it up. As a matter of fact, this is the time that I'm gonna go ahead and share my video here. Oh, let me share my screen. Let's make sure that you can see my screen. Okay, so I believe Stream.io, I think is that. Let me make, or Restream. Is it Restream? Yeah, Restream.io. There we go. Okay, so there you go. This right here, this app, this software, I've shared that before with you. So it is the place that you can go and multi, is that what I want to say? But basically go live everywhere with one video. So that's the place to go, you see? Now, how good is that when you go live everywhere? All right, so here is the reason why Restream, I don't use this one. I know about it. I've tested it out, but here, let me show you something here. Multi-stream. Oh yeah, I was right, multi-stream. So the reason why I don't use this is, notice what's missing here. All right. Let me see. Were those the ones? Let me make sure. Do they show us? Where is it? Basically, there's a few missing that I would like to get. So for example, here they have Twitch, they have YouTube, LinkedIn. Excuse me, let me remind you, even though they have LinkedIn and you can go live, you still need to have permission from LinkedIn. You need to apply for that. If they qualify you and if you get access, then you can go live there. If not, it won't work. Okay, so you can take that one off if you're not going live already on LinkedIn. So you now only have Twitch, YouTube, Facebook page, and Facebook group. But here's the challenge again. Twitch. Why would you want to go on Twitch? Well, unless you are a gamer, then Twitch is perfect for you. But if you're not, why? You know, that's the crowd on Twitch. It's all these gamers, right? So now you're left with YouTube and Facebook. So when I saw this, I thought, well, heck, I need something that can take me to multiple streams that I'm using, not just those, right? And I need to find out if they actually, you know, I guess you guys can go and check it out, because I don't think they've added anything extra. Any other platforms? I wish they had them here, but it seems like they don't. Stream to Perfect Combo, so Facebook group, RTMP, you can do that too. 30 plus social media platforms, from giants and to local gems. Okay, this is interesting. So they do have Twitter, it looks like. Man, maybe they've updated. Add 2 social media channels to your Restream dashboard and start. Oh, okay, so but so this is interesting. They are still giving you access. Now they're probably giving you more access to more channels, but they're still wanting you to do. There's a limit. There's got to be a limit. So man, you guys got to go check it out, because I think the standard is, let's see, 1 custom extra destination. Okay, streaming to Facebook pages. All right, so that's $19 a month. And then 3 custom extra destinations, no streaming branding, Restream Studio, and recording 10 hours. So it looks like this is the one that most people will want to get. And over here, yeah, it's interesting. Anyway, now I'm caught up on looking at this because they've updated a lot of the stuff. But let me come back to me. All right, but that's one option, the Restream.io. Go check it out. If it fits your budget and if it fits what you want to do, then do it. And so guess what? Now you'll be able to stream your live video to practically most of them, right? I didn't see Periscope. Again, I haven't been there in a very long time. And unless they've added it, then chances are you'll be able to go live stream everywhere except Instagram, actually. And I'll tell you that because I just found out that Instagram is a little hard with their RTPM. Don't worry about the technical stuff. Basically, it's the website. They having a little challenge with that other third-party apps. But anyway, point is you can go live everywhere. That's good. Why would you want to do that? Really simple. It's because you are going to focus on still one platform. I'll take Facebook, for example. You still focus on one platform and you're just letting the rest of the platforms deal by themselves, meaning that you're not going to don't go and try to make everything perfect everywhere because that's going to take a lot of your focus away. You need to focus still on one main one. And then if you're going to multi stream everywhere, let them be. Just let it go. Don't try to make every platform perfect unless you have a staff, you have a department that can deal with that, and you're paying someone to do that for you. Go for it. Otherwise, always stick with one platform. Focus on that one. Get that mastery under your belt, right? Make sure you create a process on that one platform. Then when you're ready, since you've been streaming everywhere, then you can choose where traffic and views and things like that, engagement are happening, and then work on that one. You see, one at a time. You got that, then you go another one, and then you go another one, and so on. Make sense? All right, cool. So that's the whole point about the one thing. It's really important that you know that, and don't overcomplicate things. There are softwares, and this is where people, when you're first starting out, especially, and you're doing the live videos, a lot of you, that's why they're asking that question because you see all the other opportunities and you see what other people are doing, and you want to get into it. Not that you're in it, you want to get into it more. Take a chill pill, right? Relax for a little bit and focus on one platform. Master the routines that you need to do for that one platform. Make it work for you. Then take another platform and then work on that one at a time. Make sense? So I'm going to leave you with this, okay? So let me share with you the one that I just found. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and share the link over here in the comments. So you'll see that. And it is called One Stream Live. Oh, I'm not sharing. Here, let me share. And there we go. One Stream Live. Now check this out. This is a very interesting one. This one you'll be able to go live on YouTube, Facebook, Periscope, Twitch, and I believe. Why they don't have Instagram here? But they do. I'm actually just testing this out, and they do go to Instagram. It's really cool. So you practically have all the channels that most likely you're going to need, and you can do that. Now here's the catch with this one though. Remember I showed you Restream. With Restream, you can go live and be simultaneously everywhere, and you'll be live. With this one, it's a recorded video, right? Recorded video. So with this recorded video, you can upload it to OneStream Live, and you'll be able to let it play and schedule it whenever you want and choose the multiple channels. So on those channels, it's going to look like you're live, right? So that's the only difference. You cannot go live on this here like you do on Restream, but you can upload a video. So I'm thinking, and again, it's called onestream.live. I put the link here in the comments, so just go check it out there. And let me come back to this here. All right, so check this out. Now that I'm telling you this, I just thought of something really cool. Live stream, stream, OneStream. So many streams, right? OneStream can be used for those of you who have a little challenge going live, right? You can actually record some videos and upload them, and then you'll be live using OneStream. OneStream. I gotta remember that. Isn't that something? So there you go. I just thought of that. This is a good way for those of you who have been iffy about starting a live video and you're not quite sure how you're gonna take this and what topics, and you don't want to feel in the spot, and you're not that type of person. Hey yo, hey, this is good. Hello. All right, awesome. So cool. There you have it. Hey Bridget, I saw you here. That meant to say hello. So hi. So anyway, that's what you use. So again, the whole idea here is to focus on one thing. Remember that if you use softwares like this, you still need to remember focus on one platform still, master it, practice it, get your routine, and then choose the next platform to work on. Got it? That way, you'll be very successful because now you have mastered not only one stream, one platform, social media platform, but multiple ones, and you'll be very successful with that. And get this, you'll even create a process where you can actually share with someone that's going to help you in the future. And so you'll have a process already for them to do. Pretty cool. All right, awesome. Thank you so very much for being here live with me. I appreciate it. Thank you for watching the recording. And if you have questions, of course, you know how to reach me. Otherwise, I'll be here tomorrow, same exact time. For now, stay cool, stay calm, and keep a sound mind. Peace.